Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here. I'm going to talk about COVID-19 related innovations in products. So I talked about marketing a lot, about pivoting, about accelerating innovation in response to consumer trends post COVID-19 and the new normal. And this time I want to mention a few interesting product innovations that were in direct response to the COVID-19 pandemic. And as we all know, and I have talked about it in the past, there are a lot of product and marketing services and products that have been accelerated, pivoted, or launched because of consumer trends that happened due to COVID-19. Some stem directly from the stay-at-home order, and some because of new needs of customers. And okay, let's talk just very briefly about a few. So first trend in product innovation post COVID-19 is away from home, at home. Again, this is something that I have mentioned in many of my presentations. It's a long-term trend. It happened before COVID, not just because of COVID, but accelerated due to COVID-19. So kits for everything and the DIY and pro amateur trends. Here we see a few examples for famous restaurants that decided not only to enable delivery to consumers, but also to really create an experience. So it's an opportunity to connect to consumers, to help them de-stress in this very stressful time, and to help them really, I think, to help the restaurants differentiate themselves from the many restaurants that are available on demand from any, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Seamless, Grubhub, etc., etc. So what they are doing here, for example, we have Shein Famous Foods. They in New York, they let you cut your own noodles. They send you the entire meal kit. Tony Bologna, just the same. Even Dunkin' Donuts created, because of COVID-19, they created a kit that enables kids to make the donuts at home. Kids, they will eat the donuts too, and create the whole cream and the sprinkles and everything. DrinkWorks, this is a collaboration. It's actually launched by, the system is launched by Keurig, and it's, it already it exists for a while now, but they collaborated with Brown-Forman, the owners of the Jack Daniel's whiskey brand. And during the COVID-19 pandemic, they created this special pod for at-home cocktails because at-home alcohol consumption surges, people miss going out to bars, and so they can recreate it at home again, have a little fun, and feel like they live a little. Another example for service and not a product that helps alleviate stress and also connect to the consumer and create loyalty and differentiation is this New York-based florist called Bouquet that ships flowers directly from Holland to your doorstep. And they also give you a video tutorial on how to arrange, so everyone can become a florist. It's a good time to learn a new trade or just a new hobby. Something else that shows us that kits are really getting real is that Nestle, which previously invested in Freshly, direct to consumer kit, acquired the company recently and also invests in Mindful Chef. We also talk a lot about mindfulness in food and beverage and the fact that it's a huge trend. So here we have a company that really responds to that trend. Can't touch this. One of the things that I think will remain with us is the ability to really acknowledge that we touch a lot of disgusting things. and contactless and hygienic solutions are rising because of that and will continue to rise. So we have Coca-Cola's freestyle machines that, you know, if you're living in a place with Coca-Cola freestyle machines, you know them. Usually you have to tap the touch screen in a public place to mix the beverages that you want. But because of COVID-19, they decided to make it mobile activated. So you take your phone, you scan a QR code that's on the machine, and then you can mix from your phone, which is beautiful. And you even, by the way, you even touch the pour to pour the finished product. You also do it on your phone. Tapwise also launched this touchless dispensing taps, you know, just as we do when we wash our hands. Also wave activated tap for, you know, drinks. CVS Pharmacy, the US biggest drugstore chain, is the first national retailer that integrated PayPal and Venmo QR codes. So again, you don't need to touch anything. You don't need to touch the, you know, the pad on for when you swipe your credit card. You can do everything. Just finish checkout from your mobile without touching anything. And this is just an example for how contactless payments are now receiving a huge boost. Some, I think, you know, a niche example, but really cute, is how this, you know, we know that masks are enjoying a moment and that designers are designing masks and everyone is designing masks. But in this case, there is an Italian fashion designer that also designed a whole travel jumpsuit, because you don't need to look ugly while while trying to remain COVID-free. So she really designed this cute overall for the new normal traveling. You just put it on whatever clothes you have, and then you take it off and hopefully wash it. Outdoorsy. We all want to travel, but currently we can't. So RVs, for example, are really having a moment because you can take your house with you. So we see new ways to travel. We see a lot of pop-ups because not everyone had an outdoor solution for whatever they were selling. One of the examples is that in Paris, on the Seine River, visitors can enjoy a movie. This was done in collaboration with the city of Paris, with the Haagen-Dazs ice cream brand, and with a chain of cinemas. And what they did there, they just enabled people to either watch from the shore or sit on a boat and watch a movie. So that's a new kind of drive-in, ship-in, sail-in, I don't know. Walmart also transformed 160 stores into drive-ins. So again, taking whatever real estate you have or don't have, if you need to collaborate, and giving it, you know, leveraging this real estate to create an experience that used to be indoors and now it's outdoor, because it gives you an access to new customers and new opportunities. Airstream, the RV maker, also collaborated with Pottery Barn, if we're talking about, you know, collaborations that help you feel more secure, comfortable, confident, etc. Curating the comforts of home. They did it in May 2020. They already recognized that people are buying more RVs. This is a way for them to differentiate themselves from other RVs, but also, you know, again, create that stressless feeling, because it's something that's, you know, very relaxing. People know this brand, and it's like in comfort food, which we will get to. It's a comfort So comfort is very important. Okay, doing everything at home, shopping, eating, working, whatnot, living at home, stuck in the house. What are we going to do with it? So Australia, for example, Volkswagen in Australia launched the tiniest car dealership in the world. It's 28 centimeters tall, and you can just walk around cities and see that dealership, scan it, and get everything you need to know on your phone. By the way, you can also do it digitally, of course, but this is very interesting. And why is it COVID related, especially COVID related? Because selling cars online has become huge because of the pandemic. And again, this is a service, the way, information travels to you. Dealerships give you the information in entirely new way. Another example, this Swedish menswear store thought that online shopping is not personal enough, so they did this Zoom window shopping where you need to schedule an appointment, and then this nice person just shows you the clothes and just consults what would look good on you, blah blah. Surprise box, again, not just online shopping, but another experience. So we all know the designer and stylist boxes. They're very prevalent here in the US. This one is in the Netherlands, and this designer decided that if people don't come to stores and explore and enjoy the magic of trying on new things, they would send it to your home, so you can personalize online, and then you get a surprise box that's personalized for you. Other services that were launched because of COVID-19 is the direct-to-consumer groceries, because that has been a huge problem. Even if you use, like my family does, online shopping for years, it's become a real problem during the pandemic because everyone started using that. And so Panera, for example, and other restaurants as well, and also restaurant delivery services, decided to just make a lemonade out of it. They took the fact that their suppliers are hurting because they sell less, and that the consumers are hurting, and they said, you know what, let's become a platform and we'll sell to you the groceries that you need from our suppliers who also need you. Similarly, this initiative by Chipotle that also connects consumers to the farmers and lets them buy directly from the farmers. And so this is something that is, in my opinion, transformative, because people will learn, first of all, these farmers and these suppliers will have new consumers and new data to work with. But also people have a new state of mind where they can actually help farmers and suppliers and independents directly. And so I think, companies, just like what Panera is doing, but many other consumer good companies, need to understand that they need to become a platform rather than try to concentrate all of the direct-to-consumer activity in their own websites. Here, by the way, this also gave growth to last mile solutions. And Walmart, for example, started utilizing the General Motors Cruise automatic vehicles to deliver groceries direct to consumer. PepsiCo did a different thing with their direct to consumer activity. They created different types of websites. Here they have an entirely snack platform on snack.com, which sells snacks. What about the kids? This is painful. We all love our kids. We all spend a lot of time with our kids these days, and this is something I do a lot. So companies come and they want to help us help ourselves through helping our kids. Fisher Price, for example, there was this internet hoax about their Zoom activities that they, their Zoom toy that never happened, with like wine glass and stuff. No, they did, however, launch this Zoom toy, which lets your kids also suffer like mom and dad through all day Zooms. And you even have coffee, you have a dog boss, which I would really, really love. You have graphs and stuff because that's what adults do. On the left, you have also Mattel, the Thank You Heroes collection, which is another take on the COVID-19 toy response. This is, again, from Fisher Price brand. All net proceeds go to first responders first, which was their campaign. And this is, first responders toys, and really, really cool in my opinion. Amazon also decided to utilize the Alexa services instead of parent being the personal assistant. So you can tell Alexa what your school schedule is and set reminders and all of that. And Alexa will make sure that your kid and yourself know who's going to be online, when, why, and where, and for how long. So you don't have to. Peloton, my favorite brand, in case you didn't know, really did a lot of things once they recognized that people were at home suffering, in need of fitness, of accessible fitness, affordable fitness. And they not only gave people the opportunity to download their app for free for 3 months, they also launched some at-home activities that are that are intended to release stress, such as weird, really fun dance lessons. And also this Peloton family, if we're talking about the kids, they said, okay, you're at home with your kids. They also need to move. So they launched these really nice lessons. And again, that helps open them up to new consumers, create loyalty. And once you know that I'm all about stress-free as a major consumer trend and growth engine. And I believe that when you help consumers release and alleviate stress, you create loyalty. And that's what they're doing here. Another way to alleviate stress is comfort food. Comfort food, according to research, is whatever food you had when you were growing up. And in the US, that's mac and cheese. So mac and cheese is also having a moment, just like RVs. Kraft mac and cheese sales are through the roof due to the pandemic. And they said, okay, that's a good opportunity to launch a breakfast product. So we know that you're also struggling about breakfast and what to give your kids for breakfast. How about mac and cheese? Similarly, PepsiCo launched this Cheetos mac and cheese, and by that they approach a new demographic, teens, for example, people that may be outgrown mac and cheese, and also they connect to the spicy and experimental trend in food that we are talking about through a comfort food that's still grounded and rooted in whatever you ate when you were little. So that's it. That's about it for now. A short presentation about COVID-19 and new normal product innovation. There are so many marketing pivots and product innovation acceleration that happened because of COVID-19. We are not discussing it now. I talked about it a lot in previous presentations, which you can find online wherever. Look, Shiber Research, Amutal Shiber, whatever, and COVID-19, post-COVID-19, new normal, or whatever you want to look, and you will see that. So thank you so much. This presentation will be available for download on my website and probably on SlideShare too. Hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you think. These are my contacts here.